Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ellison Cruz speaking, and welcome to the world of Eufloria. Now, for those of you who regulate the PlayStation 3 network, you might know a thing or two about this game, and chances are it may or may not have caught your eye, but for some reasons or another, I am having serious doubts about doing this right now, and I figured instead of, dwelling on the matter and then thinking about it for far too long and then not getting anything done, I might as well just get started now. This game is basically... it'll be better to explain later. It's basically a strategy game where we control a bunch of plants, flowers, and seedlings, and we have to kind of, pollinate asteroids and then basically take control of them. And along the way, we're going to go against a bunch of greys and enemies that are going to stop us, which is going to suck, but... I just want to let you guys know this might be really boring to watch. I have no idea. I don't know if I would watch this, but it depends on the commentary, I guess. I've got kind of music playing in the back because this game is very Zen-esque. There are very many Zen elements in this game that makes it very relaxed, very kind of easygoing yet slow, and I dig it, but it's interesting. But anyway, in the options you have unlock features. Now this is kind of weird because you can actually unlock all of them from the start. You don't have to, you don't have to stop or anything. You just unlock them from the start and you're good, which is really strange. But there are 5 levels to each campaign chapter, and I plan on hopefully getting through those in about 18 episodes. I'm hoping somewhere around that, which means it might be kind of long, but not, super long, which is why it's going to be LP 8.5, along with either 1 or 2 other games. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see. Difficulty, you're probably going to want to use new settings because this allows you to actually fast forward. You're going to definitely want to use the fast forward in this game. If you don't, you're going to be driven crazy. You're going to rip out your hair. You're going to smack yourself in the balls until it hurts. I don't know, but we're going to get started and then all that's done. So let's get started. A lot of it is going to be explained in-game, so I'm not going to bother, with the specifics, but play through the game's story and discover what the Eufloria universe has to offer. The story mode is the best way to learn how to play and enjoy the game. We recommend that you play it before other play modes. Playing through many challenges will unlock additional content. Alright, very cool. So here, these early levels are very quick, very easy, so we're not going to dawdle. We want to kind of get through this a little bit fast because the way I have it, I'm just kind of... I don't want like 30-minute episodes because I know if I do 2 levels per video, it's going to be more than 30 minutes, so these early levels are very easy. Welcome to Eufloria. We hope you will enjoy playing this game. Most things you need to know will be explained whilst playing, but some advanced features are described in the game's help screen. Check out the options menu for Okay, we get it. So... now here's the game narrator. We don't know who this narrator is, but apparently it's some divine being. It's someone higher than us. Wake up, little seedling. You must find your brothers and sisters. Find the others and plant a tree. Then grow 4 new seedlings and you may proceed. So, there we go. It's our basic controls. You basically zoom in, zoom out, choose your asteroid, and then choose where you want to choose your seedlings or where you want to send them, and that's it. It'll get a lot more complex later, believe me, but for now it's very simple. So we want to select the asteroid, press X to hold it, and then release to send all your seedlings. You can also tap it once, and you can choose a certain number of seedlings. So right now, here's our 1 seedling. It's not very much, is it? So what we're going to want to do, we're going to zoom out. Now you see the outer ring, the little circle? That's the distance we can send them. So what we're going to want to do is we're holding X right now, and then we're going to want to send it over here, send the 1 over here. And we're going to move it over to the asteroid and use the right thumbstick to choose which asteroid. And then... I'm going to wait for him to do that. Now, something they don't explain to us quite yet. If you press left 1, I was going to say left bumper, you can fast forward it, and this is definitely what you want to do for most of the game. So, and then up here, you just keep on sending it over. Hopefully we can find new colonies. I mean, when it says unknown, that means we don't know what's on that planet, but here we just discovered a troll. You have found more seedlings. Keep going. Gather 10 on 1 asteroid, and then note the asteroid menu bar at the bottom of the screen lists asteroid contents. Yes, that's kind of obvious. So here, you can tell we have 8 seedlings on this 1 asteroid. And later, you guys will see, but, alright, now we're going to send them all over to this one, and this looks like the last one you can go. Now, the camera is a little bit cumbersome in this game, but we'll get used to it, because as you get, alright, so, select the asteroid with 10 seedlings, and now we can plant a Dyson tree by pressing, triangle. You need 10 seedlings to plant a new tree, so, basically, once we have 10 on a new asteroid, we'll be able to plant a tree on it. Excellent, so you have planted a new Dyson tree. Dyson trees produce new seedlings. Zoom in with R2 and watch as this tree takes root and grabs more brother and sister seedlings. Alright, so here the 10 of them basically sacrifice themselves, so you basically just bought a tree, and what these do is they make new trees continually until they are either destroyed or taken over by enemy forces, but we'll get into that later. And so basically what the game wants us to do is to plant trees on every single asteroid in an asteroid belt in order to continue on. So very good, you have grown 4 seedlings, enough to take you to the next area. You will do the growers proud. Now it's interesting that they capitalize the growers, considering we're the ones who are growing it, right? But as you can see, it says the record is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. That's obviously not the case. That's only because we use the fast forward button, and if we didn't use the fast forward button, that section would have taken 2 minutes and 12 seconds, and if I was just doing it without narrating and kind of explaining stuff, it would have been a lot shorter, so I apologize for that. So expansion, let's get started on this. Alright, so it is time for you to help our empire grow. As your mother tree, I will guide you. Explore this minor belt and establish new colonies to serve the growers. Grow settlements on all asteroids and cover their riches. So now we can do precise sending, like I said, so we can choose a number of seedlings we want to send to another asteroid by pressing X only once instead of holding it down. Holding it down is probably what I'm going to be doing most of the time, but here, as you can tell, we only have 2 out of 3 trees for this asteroid. We're going to want to put a third on now. You'll see I like having a lot of seedlings out, but unfortunately right here, as you can tell, they're going kind of slow, so fast forward that. So now that we have that, we're going to want to go to this planet because they have some seedlings over there, so let's go over here. So, I guess it's making us do precision. So now we could choose how many ever we want. There's only 6 there, so we can send 4, but we're going to send them all there. So now once they have more than 10 seedlings, we can make a tree there. Now they're going to start being able to grow stuff. And all the while, this will continually be growing trees, growing seedlings, and the more trees you have, the more seedlings that are going to grow. Now you see energy, strength, and speed. Those are the attributes for that asteroid, and depending on what is being grown at that asteroid, this is the attributes of the seedlings you're going to have. So as you can see there's a small one flying around right over there, and then some big ones. Now you can kind of tell that the bigger, stronger, speedier ones are going to be dependent on their size. The bigger, the better. And having all these small ones is not exactly beneficial because they're all grouped into the same category as seedlings, so you can't differentiate between what's the strongest and what's the weakest. You can only have them all together. So now that that's done, now we've got 30 on this one, so we're going to want to send them all over here. And it's mostly because just so that we can have kind of like an armada of seedlings to do our bidding. We're gonna head over here, and as you can tell with the 41, we already have enough to make 3 trees. God, I swear to God, I'm gonna be screwing that up. So we're gonna plant them all at once, and then very good. Find all asteroids and add them to our empire. Each asteroid is unique. Their energy, strength, and speed attributes determine our capabilities. Select a discovered asteroid. God, whatever. All right, so let's get these ones back over here. There's gonna be a lot of shortcuts in kind of commanding your army, so to speak, at other points, but basically it's a good idea just to plant as many trees as you can. There are gonna be different kinds of trees we can grow later, but for now, growing the spawning trees all at once is pretty beneficial in my opinion. It's something I'll be doing throughout the entire game, just so that we have more and more and more and more. So we can, now as you can tell, the circle is only expanded to our asteroids that we've taken over. We can't send them off into areas that are outside of our limits, so we'll have to keep that in mind, because if we don't, then, well, we're kind of in a bind. But so, alright, let's see what this one's got to offer. Nothing. And then this one we can plant a 3. Alright, there we go. I am pleased. You have learned how to grow new trees and how to add new asteroids to our empire. Notice how older trees grow tall and produce many seedlings. So yes, the longer they are out on the asteroid after being planted, the stronger they'll become. So keep that in mind. Thank you, little seedling. These resources are welcome, and the asteroid's fertile. I will let you explore further. Well, gee, thanks. So with that, let's go to the 3rd level. Alright. Graze. What happened to our colony? There should be more seedlings here. This place was previously teeming with life. Find out what happened. Alright, so want us to play a bit faster? Press yes. This is gonna be probably your best, most pressed button. Well, not really, because you only press it once. You can slow it down and start at any time. But here is a very important thing for later. Very important. Right now, you can kind of just basically write it off. Basically, we can send a scout to go look at an asteroid. Now, as you remember previously, we can't see anything that's going on with this asteroid. If there were like enemies here, we wouldn't be able to see them until our army discovered them. And sorry, I got kind of something stuck in my throat there, but basically what we're gonna want to do is select this and then press Y to send a scout. Now it'll only send one person over there, and if it gets destroyed, that's no big deal because it only sends one. But if we're walking into an ambush where there are mine flowers later, we're gonna get into like bombs and shit like that, then this is very good to have him take care of that. So we're gonna send the one. Oops, we want to speed that up. Okay, there you go. No, that's not what I want to do. Stop. Okay, so he's gonna scout it. All right, looks like it's clear. No enemies here, so that's good. Now we can move forward. Hopefully have the 20 sprout some new trees here. Now I'm pretty sure it's not until the third asteroid, like this one right here, before we actually fight enemies. And it basically plays out as you'd expect. You know, they just fight on their own while you command them to do whatever. It's kind of like Pikmin almost, how it's like that. And then there's this other one that I just can't think of right now, which I apologize for because I know it's so obvious, but it's at the tip of my tongue. I can't even get it. If somebody knows, you can let me know what this game is like, because I know this is very similar to one another. But so here they are. You can see kind of the small, weak, stupid ones that are gonna, you know, think you're gonna be a powerful army, but it's not. It's just it's different because they'll be faster too. So I just like having the strong ones. I don't care how slow they go as long as they're strong and they can get the job done, because what you're going to want, strength is for strength, obviously, speed is for speed, obviously, but when you take over a planet, energy is what's going to determine, you know, how good you'll be able to sap the asteroid. And so it's kind of interesting that these are like flowers though, because, you know, they're like asteroids, and I guess the game is just assuming that, you know, barren rocks are habitable by flora life. But anyway, there's a deeper reason why I kind of want to do this, which I kind of am going to explain in a different side LP like I was explaining earlier, but we're not going to get into that now. Oh crap, I forgot to scout it. Whoops, we would have walked right into a trap there. Except not really, because it was the third one, right? Well, I guess no, that was only the second one, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to plant some trees, or yeah, trees there. Alright, so here, enemies. We got grays. What is happening? So I guess now they can go. Now these creatures, they are mad with violence and anger. Why do they fight us? Now you'll notice they're just gonna fight on their own right here. Now you can slow these down. This is how the normal game was the entire time, and it was kind of a pain. But now you can tell in the bottom enemies, there are 30 enemies. That's not very good. I probably shouldn't have planted those as soon as I did. But you're gonna notice the red, you know, kind of vibrating, the vibrance of red going out from there. That's just showing that our asteroid is under attack. And they're attacking us, so we just basically let them fight out, and hopefully, as you can tell, we're overpowering them through sheer numbers, and they are retreating right there, and as you can tell, they have their own tree. So the higher energy your planet has when they take over this one, then we'll actually be able to take control of their tree without having to destroy it. Otherwise, we just destroy their tree and have to plant our own. So now that these are still respawning enemies, we can bring them over here and kind of fortify our defenses. As you can tell with the 30s, and these ones are kind of slow, but these ones get their kind of lickety split. So as you can tell, they're kind of spawning on themselves. So let's head over here and let's see what they got. Alright, so yes, into battle, my little minions. Aha. Oh, no, okay, I hate when they do this. The game is going to do this a lot. When we're infiltrating their planet, the enemies that were previously guarding it will go right past us and go back to the planet where we just sent all of our troops to. And they can take over our planet, and that can be very dangerous if you are not careful, especially in later levels. It gets brutal later on. This is very, very simple and easy right now, but it gets insane later. But now you're going to hear this like little... Alright, you heard that boom. That means that we took over their planet. Now there's another kind of more darker tone that'll happen when we get taken over, but we'll get into that a bit later. So we took over their planet, and it looks like they have a couple asteroids. Now, as you can tell, we can only move the camera in such an area. We can't, like... It's very restricted. We can only look at the asteroids we're currently controlling, which means that overarching levels are really difficult to navigate, especially when they take over one of our asteroids. But we'll get into that a bit later, simply because it's not for a while. So let's go attack all these guys over here. And alright, so not too bad. These guys are pretty weak, it seems. Or maybe those are our guys that are weak. Crap. So right there, as you can tell, we destroyed the tree. And when it was turning red, that means we were actually using our energy to save it. But it's no big deal. So there, we grew another one back anyway. So let's spawn some trees there. Alright, let's see now. We're going to want to get our troops. Now, there's going to be an ability later that we can get where all the enemies, we can spawn all of our seedlings to come to a certain planet, which becomes a little kind of cumbersome later, but it's no big deal. So now we have 111 troops on only the 3rd level, so that's kind of cool. And here it doesn't look like there's any enemies, so let's just make our new trees. And now that we still have 70, I guess we'll go ahead. Now the bigger planets tend to be the more powerful, more fortified ones, but we're gonna go to this one and see what's over here. Doesn't appear to be anything, I guess. It looks like, wow, this is really easy. Let's take that. Alright, let's get what we spawned so far and bring them over to here. So this is really kind of easy. As you can tell, we have to go through other asteroids to get to certain ones. We can't just go straight to the other one for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that's kind of important to remember later on. So you just want to kind of keep that in the back of your mind, that they can only go in a certain, area radius. But all right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we've got these seedlings. 150. Okay, we're good. We don't need to worry about these guys taking us over. There's only one enemy there. God, what a trooper. All right, so let's grow some trees there. Yeah, you fought off the gray sickness. But so many precious seedlings have perished. What is this terrible disease that has taken root? The growers depend on us for new colonies. We must find out more, or they may not return. Alright, so there we go, you guys. Alright, we've only gone through, wow, these 3 levels, and that's it. I don't know. I don't want this to be too long of an intro episode. Let's just do engagement, just to kind of end this off. Alright, find the source of the gray sickness. Any graves you find must be destroyed. Find out where they are or where they came from. Take back the land that has been infected. Alright, sounds good. So now we have ancient artifacts we need to take care of. So we have to conquer their home asteroid and zoom in on it to acquire it. Now these can be kind of hard to find in later levels simply due to the large scale of the asteroid belts we're trying to conquer. So we're going to want to collect as many of these artifacts as we can. So here we are. We're going to want to grow these. Now be careful because we can get ambushed early on. Like here, if there's enemies here, they'd be able to go into that radius, as you can tell, and come straight to our starting planet, which is not going to be good. I don't know why. Oh, yep, there's already one here. What is that guy doing? The one guy, the one trooper. No, he's gonna. Oh, we want to speed it up. Forgot about that. See, it doesn't. The speed ups don't carry over, which is kind of annoying, but it's what. Whoa! You can't take over that planet. So as you can tell, they're over here now. And when they retreat, let's see if they retreat. Let's see. You'll be able to tell that they're. Whoa! Where are they coming? Okay, so as you can tell, they're coming from either of these planets, and we don't know. All right, this one. As you can tell, they're disappearing, and it's because we haven't scouted it yet, but we know a bunch are over there. So let's grow some trees here. Just so that we can have more troops. It doesn't appear. These aren't very weak asteroids. Later on, when we don't really want to care much about the size of our army, we're going to want to care about the statistics of our army. It'd be a good idea not to plant, full trees, like full blooming trees, I should say, on plants that have, asteroids that have like low strength and speed and stuff, because that's just really kind of redundant and kind of unnecessary. So, let's see now. So we're gonna wanna, now you kind of want to fortify. You just don't want to pick asteroids up at random. You kind of want to like get this corner and then kind of branch out to that corner, this one. And it's kind of, you want to be strategical, but with how you do these things, because if you don't, whoa, okay, it kind of froze there for a second. It's just, it gets a little irritating. So let's see what we've got on this planet. Oh, see, look at them. They're gonna be jerks. Oh, looks like they're going to their buddy's friend's house over here. And have a spot of tea, and then be little jerks. All right, let's head over here. So yeah, I haven't recorded anything for Shadows of the Damned yet, and I don't know. I was planning on doing that right now, but it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I can't really do that right now. So, oh god, crap! I shouldn't have done that. No. Oh shit, this isn't good. All right, so we've got 2 planets under attack, and I just planted a bunch of trees here, which is not good because trees, obviously, as you can tell, uses seedlings to use. So there's 20 enemies there. Not good. Not good. You guys, this is not good. Oh crap, this sucks. I don't even know where they're coming from. All right, let's bloom these, and all the while, all right, good, we've got seedlings. All right, maybe we should just ditch. Whoa, yes, let's ditch this one for now. Those ones are retreating for some reason. No, let's put all of them back here. I don't know where these came from. These are like fucking, you know, the ants that you find. You find one ant and then you start looking around and you notice there's like a million fucking ants there. So I don't even know. What the hell? Okay, we retook this. Apparently, or we retook something. We retook this. Alright. We're going to want to be careful here. See, this is why you kind of want fortified defenses, is so that you can just take them out. Alright, now let's put 24. Now we've definitely got this one back simply through sheer numbers. God. Just look at that. It's violent. It's a violent world. It's a mad world, man. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's hopefully nothing else is getting attacked. Alright, so... come on. Come on now. So, I don't really know what else there's to talk about. This is kind of... I don't know. Like I said, I'm still kind of on the fence about how this is going to be, because my next... I don't know. I've got like 2 ideas I really want to do for LP number 10, but I don't know how I should go about doing it, because I know it's going to take a while. And if I'm doing this game is like kind of long, kind of, I don't know, tedious to watch. It's just, I don't know. For those of you who are curious to know a little about it, I mean, it's not bad. It's just, it's like really kind of laid back. There's not much we can really... Oh, there's an artifact right there. That's an artifact, not an enemy. So once we've taken over the asteroid it's orbiting, we're going to zoom in on it, and we have discovered an ancient artifact. These ancient items are hidden throughout the universe. Try to find them all and preserve them for future study. So, okay, what kind of a... Okay, the X-shaped artifact transmits a melody made of 7 music notes at random intervals. That's a little odd, but it's kind of weird. All of them look like this, which is kind of, I don't know, is kind of weird, because it kind of makes you wonder what we are right now, what these seedlings actually are, because, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of interesting, because they're growing off of trees, and then they're fighting and attacking people. I don't know. But now let's try and attack this big-ass asteroid over here and see what happens there. Oh, we're getting attacked down here. Not good, not good. Alright, this asteroid, maybe we could take it over really fast. Come on, there we go. Alright, now let's rescue this one. Let's rescue Corch Roar. Kind of reminds me of, like, what was I gonna say, Mass Effect 2, or Mass Effect, yeah, 2, I was gonna say Mass Effect 3, I haven't even played that. That's not even out yet, or is it? I don't even know. I don't even remember, but it's like the asteroids that you would inspect, and then you'd kind of mine them for materials and stuff, which is kind of cool. I kind of really liked that aspect of the game for some reason, but anyway, alright. Nope, we don't want to send one force over there, so... Alright, let's see now. What do we want to get next? So, as you can tell, this asteroid belt is getting pretty big, man, so let's head over here. Alright. And... I don't know, but... Weird. Okay, so... This didn't really have anything, so... And... Alright, sweet. So let's grow some more trees there. Alright. Put these over here. Actually, we'll probably want to put them over on this one so that we can start attacking, you know, with 2 big forces on other ones. So let's head over here. Alright. And, okay. Since this is a small asteroid, chances are that it's probably gonna not be very powerful. So let's go take it over. And this one, we could probably start doing that. Now we can kind of attack 2 things at once and get it done a bit faster. This one has a lot of enemies on it, but they're going over here, so let's put the ones that are back here into fortifying these defenses. This one already seems to have been taken over pretty simply. So, did we? Wow, we already got this one, didn't we? Wow. Okay. And, okay, sweet. Alright. Oops. Alright. There we go. This one is a very weak asteroid. Probably not a very good idea to have that, but... Alright, now that's done, we'll move these ones over here, and then this one over here. These back ones are kind of becoming a bit more irrelevant as we're moving forward, but let's get this one. You always want to save the corners for last, because you never want to get, like, caught between them. So, ooh, this one's got 3 trees on it. Alright, so this one is vicious. Just look at that, you guys. Alright, so, alright, now this big one over here. You're going to want to get the big asteroid ones, as you can tell how fast they're going over there, because their speed is almost maxed out. Put them over there. This one I think we've got taken care of. Doesn't seem like we're doing a very good job though, but we're making progress. There we go. Alright, it's ours. And then here, wow, this one's ours too. Alright, we're gonna move all these over here since this sector seems to be finished. And then we're gonna move these. Alright, I don't think we really need any more troops. As you can tell, we're pretty much I'm not sure if there's a limit for troops we can have. I mean, we could just sit here for a really long time and then make them, but I don't see the point of that would be, because it just wastes time. And as you can tell, a lot of them are being really slow, but we don't really have to wait up for them because this is the last couple of asteroids. Ooh, okay, so we've got another seedling empire. Who are they? Have they brought the gray sickness here? So we're going to fight different kinds of enemies that are more powerful. These ones are going to be a lot tougher than the black ones, the grays, and I'm not really sure how that's determined. It's just in my experience. These ones are a bit tougher, and we'll get into more tougher ones later. So right there. Yes. Alright, so there's still some seedlings out there you kind of want to take there. There we go. Alright, and we got more gathered over here, and it looks like this one's being attacked by 2. It's annoying sometimes how the whole asteroid will flash the same depending on, I mean, not even dependent on its dangers, which is, I don't know, because you don't know how urgent it is. There'll only be one enemy there, and I'll just be freaking out, but... Alright, so, right over here, last asteroid, finally. Oh man, this early? I don't know if we're gonna get through this, you guys, but... Alright, so... Alright, congratulations, you have made this pocket of space yours. However, from now on, things will likely get tougher. Yes, they do get quite a bit tougher and a bit frustrating, if you ask me, but as you can tell, 16 minutes... No, that was only like 5-6 minutes, you know, but anyway, that's all we're gonna do for now for episode 1. We have all these we have to do next. So here's just other stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'll have to put something in an annotation, but I hope you guys kind of are interested in this. I mean, you know, but anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time.